Hi, Maya.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks for coming in today. Just before we start, I would like us to do some grounding exercise. Can we just take a breath in? Yes, thank you. I just want to check with you. Was it coming down here today? How do you feel emotionally, physically, and otherwise?
Uh, Thank you for having me. Coming down here uh, was not really easy for me um, because I'm so tired and I actually wanted to sleep, but because I already promised that I'll come and I've got a lot of things to do at home, but it's okay. I'm here. Thank you for having me.
Okay, I should be thanking you also for sharing this with me. I just want to let you know that whatever we discuss here is going to be treated with utmost confidentiality. Your stories, your experience are very safe with me. I also need to let you know that you're going to be in charge of your story. I'm here to support you in whatever way I may, and then you're going to take the lead, and then together we're going to try to arrive at a very reasonable solution to some of these things. And
Okay.
then, more importantly, since you are taking the lead, I want you to know that if in the course of our conversation you feel I'm going too fast or there's some things I'm not getting right, could be culture, religion, or whatever that you feel you are not too comfortable with, just let me know so that I can quickly make the amend.
Okay.
Yeah. So I never can thank you enough for coming because it takes courage for one to come out and share the experience. Like you were saying on phone earlier, you're going through a lot of things,
Yes.
schoolwork, being a single parent, and so on and so forth. This could be very overwhelming. Do you mind taking me through this?
Oh, yes. I'm a single mom
Mm,
over 6 children,
mm,
and I'm also schooling,
mm.
and at the same time, I'm working.
Well,
You see, I've got a lot on my plate,
yeah.
right? And that is not been easy with me.
Mm,
Um, my mental health is really suffering,
mm,
and you know, in this part of the world, it's not easy to be a single parent.
mm,
Parenting on its own, it's very challenging, and coupled with work
mm,
and schooling.
mm,
So I don't know how I've been doing it, but I just get so tired
mm,
every day, and I get so overwhelmed most of the time.
mm.
It has not been easy with me.
Yes, I can actually understand how you feel. I can remember I grew up in the same setting. My mom was a single parent, and then, just like you, I think we were five boys, and it wasn't very easy on her. Having all this breakdown here and there. It's all part of life. The most important thing is that you're able to identify what the responsibility is, and then you are reaching out for help, for support where you could get support. So I can say all of this now, you're having too much responsibility on your shoulders.
Yes.
And I was just wondering, is there no support you could get from either community, cultural support, or family, or who could help, maybe an auntie who could help with the kids or something?
Um, back home, if it were back home,
Mm.
you know, you get to see families, help you
Yeah.
in taking care of kids,
Mm.
and all that. But this is Canada. Everybody minds their business,
Mm.
everybody has what they're going through. Yeah. But here, there are communities, yes. I know I'm in part of one community,
Okay.
but uh, how much can they do?
Mm.
They can't come to your house
Mm.
to assist you, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, mind their business.
Mm.
But at times when I need to associate,
Yeah.
when I need to reflect back home,
Mm.
I go to the meetings when I have the time.
Okay.
Remember, I work, I
Yeah.
do all the
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
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 But it's been a while that I've,
Mm. Mm.
participated in any of their programs. But they've also tried.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I can acknowledge your strength. I mean, taking all this responsibility on your shoulders, going it all alone. Schoolwork alone can be very demanding.
Mhm.
By the time you now combine that with the kids and
Mhm.
having to work, you must be very, very strong. I admire your strength. You know, so I just want us to look at it one by one. Now there are about three scenarios here. You are in school. Is it part-time or full-time?
Full time.
Full-time, and then you also have full-time job.
No, I don't
Okay.
have a full time job.
Oh, okay.
Initially, I had a full time job,
Okay.
but when I started this school,
Okay.
I was actually forced to go on leave of absence.
Oh.
But I kept, writing my program manager
Okay.
that I have lot, I've got kids, I've got bills to pay.
Okay.
But eventually, I got a casual position.
Oh, okay.
Casual position does not guarantee hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they call me whenever there are positions, and
Okay.
I take it when I'm available.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you have that, and then you also have, I mean, young kids at home that needs attention.
Yes.
And then you just mentioned that your job is about casual, meaning that you don't have full time. And I was just wondering, how do you manage with the finances?
I it's lot. It's lot. I don't have a full time job, like I said,
Mm.
and full time job does not guarantee hours.
Okay.
So at times, in 2 weeks, at times I get like a $200. At times I get more. It depends on how I'm able to work and remember school. When they call me at times,
Yeah.
and I'm at school, I don't take the shift, so I take based on my availability. It has not been easy. I take child benefit, but I've got bills to pay. I pay the rent,
Yeah.
the food, and remember things are so
Yeah.
expensive. There's inflation everywhere.
Mm.
But I've just been managing. I need help.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
need help.
Okay, so how do you solve the school fees and so on?
We don't pay school. You mean my school
Your
fees?
school fees.
Yes, I do get OSAP
Oh, okay, okay.
from the
Okay, that
government.
covers the tuition, right?
That covers the tuition, but it's most of the time it's not even enough.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I've been able to balance somehow.
Okay.
When I take the OSAP
Yeah.
and the school fees is being paid, transportation,
Yeah.
feeding, and all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is why I think that I need help in any ways that I can, because bills are still there to be paid.
Okay. Now I just want to know now, because I can understand your situation, but I want to have a look at your normal day. How does it go? I mean, going to school. Okay, let's take it one by one. Let's look at your school experience now, your studies. going to school, what does it look like? What do you do?
Um, I
What is
mean,
the experience like? Are there any assignments that you need to do? Are there, I mean, I just want to have an idea of.
yeah, there are a lot of assignments. A lot of assignments. I have to be in school, and I traveled about 1 hour to get to my school.
Oh,
It's
okay,
in Durham region,
okay,
and I live in North York.
okay,
So it's it's not easy. At times I co-ride with my classmates,
okay,
and when I'm coming, at times I see any of my classmates that come in my way, they give me a ride,
okay,
and when I don't see, I take the bus. Yeah,
okay,
but in school there's always assignments,
okay,
and when I get home,
mm,
I have to do my assignment because I don't want to fail. And while
okay,
I'm doing that, the kids are there
okay,
interrupting. They need help. They need assistance. They need support. They need care.
mm,
So at times I I I do my reading at night
okay,
when they are sleeping
okay,
because of um, interruptions and all that. When I'm doing that at daytime, so the moment they go to bed, that is when I start doing my readings, and doing that, I deprive myself of sleep.
okay, I understand. You also mentioned about your grade, that your grade is dropping. And I was wondering, how do you think, or what do you think you can do to improve your grade in school so that it doesn't drop, so that at least you be at a manageable grade level? What are the steps you think you can take to improve on that? Before we come to the other things, I want us to look at the school environment now. What do you
Yeah.
think you can do within yourself to improve on your grade?
Um, if I have enough time to do more readings,
Okay.
and like because at times when I'm being called to work,
Yeah.
and if I remember that I've not worked for some time, and
Yeah.
I need the pay,
Okay.
I most of the time I put my reading aside or
Okay.
my assignment
Okay.
to go do the job.
Oh.
And when I get back from work,
Yeah.
I will need to sleep and all that. So at times I don't get to turn in my assignment on time
Okay.
or after the due date.
Okay. Have you ever discussed this with your course advisor? Probably there could be some accommodation, because I know there will be instances where they may grant some, I mean, kind of give you some allowance, probably extend the submission date or something.
I did that
Okay.
sometimes when I failed one of the courses. I
Okay.
did that, and I I I was told about a program in the school, which I've already enrolled in that, but it's just the stress. The stress is the stress. On my part, I'm trying. I'm trying. I try as much as possible to make more time for readings and
Okay.
my assignment. At times, I stay back in the school library
Yeah.
to do my assignment, to read at times. And at times, even in my area, I go to the library to read. And that is not also very good because while I'm in the library, the kids are all alone by themselves.
Hmm.
I don't.
Okay. I just wanted to reflect now. In your own mind, how do you think we can resolve that? How do you think you can improve that situation?
I I really don't know. I really don't know. I've thought that, okay, assuming I have enough some money that I can be used to pay for a caregiver for my kids, or if my kids have a day program where they can go, maybe after school, or somebody comes in to stay with them while I do my reading, even if it's twice in a week. That can help. I just need, if I can have someone else to take care of the kids while I can spare some time to do my readings and to complete my assignment at times, that can also help me.
Okay, now you think that having an assistance with the kids,
Yeah, that is one.
so that will give you more time to face your studies
Yes.
and improve your grade.
Yes.
Okay.
And another, sorry, and another is if I can get an accommodation.
Okay. Now there are two things here. I mentioned the accommodation bit earlier. I think that if you meet with your course advisor with your situation, with your age, I think you may likely get some accommodation in terms of probably extending your deadline for submissions. They do that. So you need to explore that, and you need to make it formal. So if you try that, that may work. Then I also will be recommending some organizations to you that could help in taking care of the kids, maybe after school, where the kids could stay for extra 2 3 hours to give you more time. So at the end of our conversation, we're going to be doing that. But we just identify two things now that you need to do immediately. You need to formalize things with your course advisor or whoever is in charge to explore accommodation possibilities.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you're doing this, you need to be very truthful. I'm sure they are there to support you. They want you to succeed. They wouldn't want you to fail. So I'm sure they will support you in the best way they can. So you have to be very open-minded. You have to be very honest. You have to be very truthful when you're discussing with them. I think they should be able to assist you with that. But on your own part, is there any area you think you can do one or two things more in addition to these two areas we identified?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I've even started. Like I said initially, it was difficult for me to turn in my assignment on time.
Okay.
Because of, I don't have enough time. But what I've started doing, and I intend to do more, is to create more time. I don't leave my assignment till the due date before I complete it.
Okay.
And that is why I start going to the library to do my assignment or do my readings on time. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to explore those two angles for your school bit. Now we'll move to the next point, the home front itself. From what you just told me now, is a bit tough in terms of finances at home. And I don't know, there are some organizations, there are some resources, that I'm going to be recommending that I can even call them after this conversation. There's some food banks around that may be of help in that regard. I'm sure in your area, food banks, they operate by catchment areas. In your area, there should be some that you can enroll and they can offer some assistance, some level of assistance to you, so that can really alleviate the situation at home. But apart from that, Is there any other thing you think you may want to try to do to improve that?
The food bank.
No, I mean for the home, for the finances at home.
That is why I've been taking shifts when they call me at work.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to get some pay at the end of the 2 weeks. So I do take the shift more now than before, and and that is not having good impact on my health.
Okay.
Because I've been depriving myself of sleep.
Okay.
Because I do overnight when they call me. I can't do morning. I can't do any other shift apart from overnight because of school.
Okay.
So when they call, I take the overnight.
I understand. Do you mind sharing with me the kind of job you do?
Yes, I'm a PSW, personal support worker.
Okay.
I work with I work in a reactivation center.
Okay.
Where we take care of patients that have been discharged from the hospital that are either waiting for rehab,
Yeah.
or waiting for long-term home, or waiting for maybe their home to be renovated, or but they're still receiving some kind of treatment from the doctor or appointment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What you just described to me now is a very demanding situation. And by the time you combine that with the challenges in school and home, I can say it's going to be very, very overwhelming. Will it be possible to explore job opportunities in another area that will be less stressful and that will be constant, maybe kind of permanent part-time or something that at least you have this thing regularly and it will not be as stressful as this other one?
I really don't know. I love what I'm doing.
Okay.
Assisting people.
Yeah.
Helping people.
Yeah.
Especially the vulnerables. It gives me joy when I'm able to put smiles on their, faces when I help them.
Okay.
I know the job is challenging, but it's what I love to do. I'm not saying that if I have the opportunity, if I can get something else, of course I could try.
Okay.
I can try, but I just need I need more hours, and at the same time, I need to focus on my school, my education, and same time, my kids are very important to me also. I need to take care of them.
Okay, I also know that in some colleges there are some jobs for students, which may not be too demanding. Have you considered exploring that as well?
Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I uh, I live in North York, and my school is in
Durham region. Oh, okay. So
you see, I tried, I thought about, okay, what if I can get a job in the school, but and I don't drive.
Oh,
I don't have a car.
Okay.
So you see, commuting to school, if I get a job in the school, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be linking you up with some organizations. They may be able to refer you to some jobs. We just need to try to see. Probably they'll be able to get you some less stressful job that will be, if it's part-time, it's going to be regular, so that you can be assured of, regular income coming from that, and then we can also see, since you're on OSAP now, it's gonna be difficult getting you on some other government assistance in terms of finances, because I mean, OSAP is expected to cover some of your living expenses as well as your tuition, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do now is to let me recap on what we agreed today. Um, we look at the three scenarios. We have issues with the studies in school. We have the home front, right, and then we also have the job, right. So, like today, now we agreed that for your school, that you should explore meeting with your course advisor to see the possibility of getting you some accommodation so that they can probably extend your deadline for submission of assignments. So we also said that in doing this, you have to be very humble, you have to be truthful, you have to be honest, presenting your situation to them, and that they may be able to give you some help. And then we also said that I'm going to give you a referral to some food banks in your area that could assist you with some, groceries. And then in terms of job, person will be giving you a referral to this agency. They may be able to help you with some jobs. One good thing I know in all of this is that you have the strength. You have a very strong purpose. You've been going through all of this, and you coming forward to share and seeking for support is a big milestone, and that's what are very, very commendable. We all have challenges, especially in the country today, with the rate of inflation. I think it's global and it's affecting all of us. You know, just before you came in, we were discussing to our colleagues how our budget for grocery in the home has risen drastically from what it used to be. I mean, it's a common trend. And I can now imagine for a single mother like you combining that with school. So I can only say that you are strong-willed, and I want to encourage you not to give up. Because you told me you have about one semester to go.
Yes.
So you don't want to give up because you have invested so much, and you have to keep on trying, you have to keep pushing on. So let's explore all the possibilities here. Do you understand? So as we agreed, so I'm very, very optimistic, and you too should be optimistic, right? So do the three things that we agreed, and then follow up with all the referrals. I'm gonna call all of them as well anyway, but you follow up with them, and then when you free, when next do you think you can come around again?
Same time next week.
Same time next week?
If that's okay.
Yeah, let me check my diary. Yeah, that's okay. Same time next week. So let's review the situations, and then can I call you on phone if anything crops up from my own end?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I hope to see you same time next week, and please remain strong, be hopeful, and stay safe. Thank you for coming, and have a nice day.
Thank you too.
Yeah.